Hey up, guys, and welcome back to the Chat Cadet podcast. I'm one of your hosts, the guy who can't tell a Sky Marie from a Pidgey due to his bird blindness, S-Man. And with my co host, he's goddamn terrific. It's Kai.
Guys.
What did you say?
I said, "What's going on, guys?" I ignored the part of you saying Sky Marie. By the way, just letting you know.
Scar Marie.
You said Sky Marie, but yeah.
I know, but I meant to say Scar Marie. I'm tired. Mega Scar Marie! Okay, how was your week?
Let's see. I mean, ZA comes out tomorrow as the time of recording this,
Whoa,
so
whoa, whoa,
I'm
whoa,
pretty
whoa, whoa, whoa,
excited.
guys. We know everything about the game now, so.
I don't know I don't know everything about the game. I
You know
don't
the
know.
whole Pokédex. So,
I haven't looked at the entire Pokédex. I've just seen some of the megas. Um, yeah. Are you? Oh, wow. It sucks.
what?
Nah, I'm just playing Crossworlds. What was I saying? Oh yeah, well, how my week was. Yeah, okay. It was pretty calm. Went outside, touched some grass a little bit. About ZA, got some food. I won in fantasy football this week, so it was pretty good. And I was 1-3. I was going through it. Now I'm 3-3. So I'm fighting back up for first place. Hopefully, I can make some more big moves and win again, like I won last year. So I say I had a pretty good week. What about you?
It was alright. I've been working. Went on a trip. Kind of sucked. It rained most of or like the one day I was there, and we had to leave early. Kinda wish I didn't go.
Yeah, I kind of just killed the day.
I did watch Peacemaker, and it's very controversial. I'm not gonna discuss it here, but I think it's funny. You saw the
The only I know about the emote thing in Fortnite, how like it's actually like a
it's like, it wasn't even
yeah.
though. That's the funniest part.
That's the only thing I like. I've heard about. I saw a clip of it today. But yeah,
Have you seen the thing I sent before, right? Where it's like James Gunny's talking about, yeah, I had to direct my wife kissing John Cena, and then
yeah.
like
No,
it's
I
just
didn't watch
like,
that one.
oh well, brother wrote the show and then wrote like a passionate kiss scene between his wife and John Cena.
Did they do it?
Oh, not yet.
I thought season 2 was over.
Well, it is over, but they can get together in another project.
Oh.
Well, you never know because Peacemaker's fucking in another universe fighting aliens now.
Yeah, I don't know about these shows. When does season 1 come out?
2021.
Yeah, go ahead and put the fries in the bag.
I'll go season one way more than season two.
All right, but should we get started with our first topic of the day?
Do we know what the first topic today is?
It is
All right, you can
Super
start.
Smash. All right, so our first topic of the day, we're gonna talk about Smash Six, and what that would look like, what that could look like, and how we feel that should look like. So let's first start off with talking about Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch One. I played Wait, let me pull it on my Switch real quick. See how many hours I have in this game.
I hate Smash Brothers.
I like Smash Bros. Games. I have 455 hours at least on Smash Ultimate. Is it my favorite one?
Loser.
Is it my favorite one? No, but I like to fight people online. I like to win, so that really fuels my instinct to play that game occasionally.
You know that all I'm thinking of right now?
What?
That you know that clip from SpongeBob where it's like loser, loser,
I,
loser.
I get the point, yeah. But as for I think there believe like there's like 80 characters in the game. My personal opinion,
Isn't it 90?
I don't even know at this point.
I forgot he's tied up on a gurney when that scene happens.
Oh, you pulled the SpongeBob clip that fast?
Yeah, he's like tied up, like getting like presented to like King Jellyfish, and he's like doing the jellyfish call, and it's like loser, loser. It's the episode with
Um,
Kevin the Sea Cucumber, who
yeah.
they should add to Smash.
There are 89 playable characters in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and there were 12 DLC fighters.
Exactly. So like,
So no, I mean like 89 total, including the 12.
oh,
Yeah. But I feel like that's like that doesn't
it's not enough.
justify. Not enough. I think there should be less characters.
I think there should be
I think
way more.
yeah. Wait, I don't think we need. We should be instead of putting more, we should like revamp the move set of certain characters. Because
I think we should cut people.
I
Or
do. That's
cut
what I think.
certain
I
people
think
and
we
add
should.
people.
So who would you cut?
Do you want to make
We
this
could pull.
interesting? Do you want to pull up a tier list and
We could
discuss
pull.
this?
Okay, we could pull up a tier list. Yeah.
But we're back with who we'd cut and who we wouldn't.
Yep. So do you want to go first, or should I start?
You want to say? I think we cut the same amount. It's just different who we cut.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we both cut out Dark Samus. Personally, I just feel like Dark Samus is a cool concept. I mean, I haven't played Metroid games, so I don't really know anything about Dark Samus. But like,
What's unnecessary?
moveset's just it's kind of unnecessary.
When I went about mine, I basically went about by saying, okay, I don't think this character is like really necessary.
Yeah,
Because like there's so many like interesting characters with movesets I cut, and I even got to that point in Final Fantasy where it's like I wanted to cut people from Final Fantasy, but then like looking over it, it's like okay, who doesn't have the most interesting moveset? And it's the two Echo Fighters, so I just ended up cutting that. And
yeah.
it's literally the same thing with Dark Samus. Like basically every character that's an Echo Fighter, I cut except for one.
Okay. We also both cut Jigglypuff. I don't
So,
think Jigglypuff is relevant enough for like
like literally, yep. There's so much more relevant Pokemon. Like
yeah, like
Jigglypuff's like not even like at the time of the first Smash Brothers, Jigglypuff was the shit, but Jigglypuff isn't
yeah,
really the shit anymore.
like Gen 1, like that anime, like Jigglypuff was like a constant thing. Like, when's the last time you saw a Jigglypuff in the anime? Like,
I
I
think
don't.
it's
We don't
when
really.
the Jigglypuff returned for an episode of Sun and Moon for no reason.
Yeah, it's just like
You know they teased it
it doesn't
going
hit
to
the same.
Alola just for it to appear in 2 episodes in Alola.
Nope.
Like
But
literally, like the when Misty and Brock come back, the episode ends with all the Alola kids going back, and then
mhm.
Jigglypuff just like is on the plane with them, and it says, "Oh, what's Jigglypuff gonna do?" It had a fight with Kamala, and then never appeared again. But then they forgot about it, so they were like, "Oh shit!" In the finale, they had the right that it went back to Kanto with Ash. They were like, "Oh shit, we can't just leave Jigglypuff and Alola."
um, let's see. We both got Pichu once again, just
Unnecessary.
unnecessary. Uh, so you cut Dr. Mario.
I don't
I
think Dr.
kept Dr.
Mario is
Mario in.
necessary.
I don't. I think it's like a good.
This is also how I went about my cuts. Is the game even
Yeah.
relevant?
Okay,
Dr.
that's fair.
Mario is Dr. Mario.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I think he's an interesting like foil to Mario because like their movesets aren't that similar. I mean, they do have like some of the similar like the up B and the side B are the same. But like I do like having both of them in the game, Mario, but a different feel. So I'd keep Dr.
Okay,
Mario
guess
in.
what?
I can see why you cut him though. I
Guess
can
what?
definitely see why you cut him.
There's
But
costumes. Make Dr. Mario a costume if you really fucking want Dr. Mario.
like
The
he
most
shouldn't.
unnecessary character ever.
I yeah, but I'd keep him in. I'd keep. I just feel like I'd keep him in. Who else did you cut? You cut Young Link. I also cut Young Link.
I cut both
Um,
Links because realistically, why are we keep like have multiple versions of Link
I think we
from
should
like
at least have
irrelevant
two different
games?
versions.
Irrelevant games.
Uh,
Specifically Young
irrelevant.
Link
Okay,
too.
whoa,
Like there's
whoa,
no point for
whoa,
Young Link. Toon Link
whoa,
I can
whoa.
understand there being a reason for, but like there's probably not gonna be another Toon Link game for a bit.
Probably yeah.
I don't see them making any more like Toon Link games, so that's why I
But that
really cut
being
it.
said,
That's just going
I
more
think
with my relevance thing.
yeah, but it's like the eras. Like you have different eras of Link. I think there should be at least two eras of Link. I don't want it to just be Breath of the Wild Link because that's a very different character than.
Majora's Mask Link. How about that?
I mean, that is Young Link. It's just
No, but like specifically like the the freaking when he's like cursed or something, because that would make it stylish.
there's a costume for that in the game
Is there?
with Young
Oh,
Link. Yeah.
well, Young Link's back on my roster then.
No, I think we should keep two Link in because I think he's like drastically different than actual Link, and I think those two I'd keep in Link,
I just
right?
cut
Breath of
those
the
just
Wild
as
Link,
scary.
two Link.
I
Um,
just cut Zero Suit Samus because why the fuck would we have Zero Suit Samus? In old games, Samus literally got out the outfit herself, and that's how
I
it
think their
was
moveset's
made.
different enough that it
It
actually makes it
is,
interesting.
but like in old, am I wrong or right that in the old games it was combined?
I have no idea. Literally no
I
idea.
swore it was combined in Brawl.
I didn't
Same
even
thing.
play Brawl.
Same thing with Sheik. That's why I cut Sheik too, because isn't Sheik just cut? You could just come. Sheik is interesting enough, but like, has Sheik been in a Zelda game?
Um, I think Sheik's in Hyrule Warriors. Yeah, she's in
But
Hyrule Warriors, but that game,
that game has everyone. But also, I would
yeah.
I would keep that fourth like Zelda slot, but just replace it with like someone like else. Like, what's the? Is it Imp? Like the other ninja girl that everybody.
Um,
I know it starts with
why
an
am I
I.
blanking?
I have no clue what her name is.
From what game?
I don't know. I just know her name starts with an I. Impa, Impa.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
I
I
was
forgot.
right.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
not the
yeah,
Breath of the
yeah,
Wild Impa. Like actual Impa. I feel like you just
yeah,
put
yeah,
her over
yeah.
Sheik.
I mean, eh, I'd rather play a different Breath of the Wild character, and
No, no, she's just a regular Zelda character. She's not
yeah,
Breath
I
of the
know
Wild.
she's
But Breath of the
recurring, but
Wild
like,
is like an old ass lady.
no, there's also the young one, um,
Oh, I
or like
wouldn't even
she,
put the Breath of the Wild. I put like the actual like ninja looking one from Hyrule Warriors, basically that design. All right,
yeah, okay. Who else
I
did you
cut
cut? Let's see.
I cut Wii Fit. I don't
Yeah, I cut Wii Fit
I
too.
don't see
It's
why we have Wii Fit anymore. Or
okay. Wait,
anything at this point.
I cut Ken. You kept him in.
I like that we have
Wasn't
two Street
there?
Fighters. That's why.
I do too, but I would replace him with someone else. I think there's so many more interesting Street Fighter. Like, I
Here's
get
the thing.
you
I
have
would
the
just add
rivalry,
more Street Fighter characters.
but I don't think Ken is necessary in the
I
game.
like Ken.
Like they're just I like Ryu as a main character. Ken is recognizable, but there's also characters like Guile, Chun Li, Akuma who are just like
Here's who I'd keep: Ryu and Chun Li.
yeah, okay, yeah, we know why you'd keep them. I personally think Guile's a much more interesting character to add to Smash. He already is like a support because he like throws out his sonic booms and like sits there like yeah, I would add Guile instead of
You
Ken.
know what? You convinced me. We're gonna cut Ken, but then to make it balance, we also gotta cut Sonic.
Okay, whoa, whoa. Did you cut the Castlevania characters?
No, I kept them.
No,
And do you
no,
know
you
who I
didn't.
did cut? I cut Dark Pit and Palutena. Because here's my opinion. I don't have a problem with Kid Icarus having 3 reps. My thing is, if Kid Icarus isn't getting another game for the foreseeable future, I don't see it needs 3 reps.
Yeah, I agree, but I'd keep Palutena in just because like that's the duo, like Pitt and Palutena, like they work together. They're both on the cover, like they're the main focuses.
Yeah, if there was another game, I'd add her back, but there hasn't been a game in like 10 years, or more
But
than 10 years.
yeah, I had the 3DS game. Um, Played it. It's a pretty good game. We need
Uh,
another one.
and then I cut a bunch of retro characters. It's literally the same thing. Like it's cool that we have retro, but there's like 7 retro characters that I don't see a purpose of having. Like 1 or 2 is good, especially like out of like all the retro characters, these who I kept basically, who I consider the retro characters: Captain Falcon,
Yeah.
Semi Pit, but like he's had like a game within the last like 30 years.
Yeah.
Little Mac. Well, Captain Falcon and Little Mac has too, but they're more like known for like the OG games. And then I also kept Rob. because I felt Rob was interesting. But like, here's my thing: Duck Hunt Dog, Mr. Game and Watch, and the Ice Climbers. I don't really see a purpose of having them. It's literally just like retro characters.
Yeah. I thought Duck Hunt was more interesting than Rob, so I cut Rob
Oh,
and kept
100%.
Duck Hunt
But
in.
I like Rob and Rob. I like the
Yeah,
concept of Rob and like
yeah.
Rob is still like semi. I don't know. I feel like people still like talk about Rob, like the actual like thing.
Probably more than Duck Hunt for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Duck Hunt like that's like dead.
but like I like Duck Hunt more, so just get Duck Hunt in.
All right, and then I cut Piranha Plant. I
Same.
love Piranha Plant. It's just unnecessary. It's literally just like a joke character for a joke character, and this is like me trying to like cut down the roster as much as I can.
Yeah,
And then I cut Pokemon Trainer. I don't.
I kept Pokemon Trainer in.
You want to explain why?
Okay, yeah. So I just feel like having I mean, like you can say like you're picking the trainer, but you're not using the trainer. They're just in the background. But I like having the three Pokemon shuffle out. I think that's a really interesting thing to do.
Oh, 100
Um,
percent it is, but I don't
and
know.
like yeah, like it's like Ivysaur is not like iconic
No, yeah,
whatsoever.
that's
Like
my
it's
thing. Where it's like
yeah,
realistically, Charizard is like I liked Charizard better when he was like his own character.
yeah. I don't. I mean, like
Actually, hold on. Could I make an edit?
okay,
I'm gonna switch Incineroar with Charizard and just bring back Charizard as his own player.
Charizard is his own player. I mean, I feel like that I could work, but like I'll just keep Pokemon Trainer, and I think that the three duo is good. Um, Besides
I
people
just think it
spamming
like
Charizard.
it's I just think that it's like off that like we have like specifically the Kanto Pokemon trainer
Yeah,
and like just all like Pokemon like just like with no trainers. I just think it's weird. It's a cool concept, but it's just weird. And then I cut Terry and who's even the last guy? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know who that is.
oh, that's Kazuya from
Kazuya, yes, it
Tekken.
is Kazuya. I just think those are two like third party reps for the sake of adding more third party reps. That I feel like there's like if you were just cutting people, cut them because there's like I feel like a lot of other character third party reps I kept like are more like
Yeah,
foundational.
I mean, I kept Kazuya in because I think like
Don't you play him though? Also,
I do play as Kazuya
that's exactly
sometimes.
yeah. That's why.
No, that's not solely why though. I definitely agree. He definitely is like a third party rep for the sake of having third party reps. But Tekken's still very relevant compared to like Terry Bogard and whatever game he's from. I forgot the name.
And
Uh,
then I'm looking more at your cut. You also cut Daisy, which is understandable. I kept we discussed this when we were making this. I would have kept Daisy, but I kept her, and I would just say change her moveset. Like I wouldn't make Daisy an Echo Fighter.
I just don't know what you could change about Daisy to make her different from Peach.
I feel there's a lot of things because Daisy's more like unique.
Well, what do we really know about Daisy? I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know that much about Daisy. I don't really remember much about her.
She's more
Like,
tomboyish than Peach.
yeah, but like as far as like attacks wise,
I feel like you could like have her using the power ups. That's like a because like real none of the Mario characters do that. That like use power ups in their like attacks.
that is true.
I feel
Um,
like that's like you like have her chuck up, use the elephant for like a side B, the propeller for an up. There's like a lot of like interesting things you can do. Because
you
like
keep
then
like
like
Fire Flower and Ice
yep,
Flower as like items. Yeah.
I don't know like because then also this is what like is like weird about it to me. Daisy, she pulls out like a Toad and like because she's an Echo Fighter Peach. Daisy has like no connection to Toad. So like
Yeah. It's just because she's a princess.
literally that. But like
That's the only reason.
the whole point is Toads are supposed to be are Peach specific. But yeah,
Yeah.
and then you're the same with me, but you cut Richter, and then you also cut Min Min.
Yeah, I cut Minmin. I think there are. I thought this as soon as Minmin was added, I thought there were so many better Arms characters to add. First of all, well, we don't even know what's happening with Arms as a series
Oh,
because the first
100%.
game came out in
I
2017.
keep Min Min
I
for a bit, but like in like by like Smash 7, if there's like no new Arms games, that's when you cut Min Min.
I think I played arms. I have arms. There's so many like just better characters that I'd rather have. For example, there's a ninja guy. I'm blanking on his name. Ninjara.
I
There's
My
also
thing
Kid
is,
Cobra.
you like, I get Springman is like boring as hell,
Yeah.
but like, why are we adding characters who aren't like the protagonists of their game?
Well, okay, nah, because you can't say that because like some like Pyramith are like they are the protagonists, but like they're like key
But like,
important characters.
there's like multiple franchises to there's multiple like there's it's like a third game, and you
Yeah,
have like a character who is a protagonist of one of the games on the roster.
yeah.
That's what I meant by that. Like, the only character on the roster isn't really the main character of the game.
Mm. I mean, okay, I get that. Like, I would not keep Ad Springman in though. Like, if I'm like that,
I
like
wouldn't either.
fuck
I
Springman,
just wouldn't have any arms characters. But
I probably had one. 'Cause I think they're
I feel
cool.
like because they want to like have like arms be somewhat relevant, I feel like that's why you'd keep Min Min.
We need to see if they're even getting the second game.
If
I
they
would
don't,
definitely
I'll
play in
keep
arms
Min Min
too.
in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I already switched out. I think like there's some of the other characters are just so cool as concepts, and Min Min's like she's all right because like her different fists you can switch them out. Well, every character has that, but like her specifically, like and when it relevant comes to Smash, it's pretty interesting. But like if Arms isn't relevant, they're not even making a second game. Like yeah, she probably shouldn't be in the game. So that's why I was
But
like,
also on
yeah,
the Pyramithra discussion, hasn't Sakurai said he wanted to add Rex, but it was too late, so that's why he added the Mii costume. And then
yeah.
because he added the Mii costume, that's why he did Pyro and Mithra.
Yeah, but I actually like that he added Pyramithra and not Rex because we already have Shulk, and like,
I
yeah,
feel like Rex
they're
would be
different.
like a next game would be like an interesting ad.
I think we should add a Xenoblade 3 character, and that's not the main character, Noah. If it is Noah, I'd be
Oh
cool
yeah,
with
there's
that, but like,
Xenoblade 2. I thought they were Xenoblade 3. Never mind.
no, that's Xenoblade 2, yeah. I think we
I
should definitely
forgot
add a
that was
Xenoblade 3
Xenoblade 2.
character. Xenoblade 3 is the best game, by the way, in the entire series.
I forgot
Um,
Xenoblade. Here's my thing. I'm like, oh yeah, it's the most recent Xenoblade. I forgot
yeah,
Xenoblade 3 came out recently.
that's one of the best games I've ever played in my life. There's the DLC
We didn't play
characters.
Yokai Watch 2. Fleshy Souls.
Yeah, get the hell out of here. It's not touching Xenoblade 3, I'll tell you right now. We also get like adult versions of Shulk and Rex. Adult Rex is actually like a cool character compared to like
There
the
you go.
kid
Add
one. But
adult Rex to Smash.
I'd be fine with that personally. Um, but yeah, and who else did we cut that like?
I think we went over who we all both cut.
Yeah, fuck ice climbers. You're useless. And yeah. And then is there anybody else? Any other series you want to add to Smash?
Who I would add to Smash? Well, my personal bias, I would add some Yokai Watch characters, but that like is an irrelevant game now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to hold up. But who I would add this? Hold on, I actually gotta think.
On the fly, give us a top three characters you absolutely would love to add to the game.
Well, I'd want another Sonic rep.
Absolutely. Um, and like I'm going Shadow or Knuckles. It has to be one of
I
them.
feel like Shadow or Knuckles, yeah, or SBO.
Ew, if they had an SBO over, I, I still use them though. But yeah. Um, so a Sonic character is definitely in the top three that I
I
most
the
want in the
only
game.
here because I want there to be a grass fire. Like I said, I'd cut Incineroar and change it to Charizard.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even add Decidueye. I don't know who I would add. I'd wait to see what the Gen 10 grass looks like. Or
I feel like they won't have enough love by that point that they like adding them wouldn't really make that much
well,
sense.
Greninja didn't either, but Sakurai took a chance, but he did the same thing with Incineroar. But then Incineroar wasn't the most. Incineroar is a liked Pokemon, but
Yeah.
it isn't like I don't think out of the three. Do you think it would be it's the most popular?
No, I think the Decidueye is more popular.
Yeah,
That's why I got
Incineroar
the
definitely is a
uniform.
beloved Pokemon, especially like with the competitive and like
Yeah.
Seen and all that.
If they're gonna add a grass type, don't add a starter. I think they should add something else. Um, I don't know what grass type. I forgot what ones are in Pokemon.
Ogrepawn.
Which grass types are in Pokemon Pokemon tournament? But I know Sceptile is. I know Decidueye
I
is.
don't want Sceptile. Sceptile would be so boring to add to Smash.
Oh my God, I love Sceptile, but I wouldn't add Sceptile either. Um, I'm definitely adding a Sonic character. I'm adding another Final Fantasy character because
I
fuck
wouldn't add
it.
another Final Fantasy character.
Um, I might add a Hollow Knight character. I mean, it's just Hollow Knight or like
I would add the
or Hornet.
Flash.
Okay, yeah, get this fuck out of here.
No, you know what I'd add? Hatsune Miku.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, that ever happened, bro? I don't even know.
Oh no, you know I don't care about Crash Bandicoot, but I think Crash Bandicoot would like fill out the roster.
I think he's too similar to Banjo. Like they're there's no way we're-
I'm gonna be honest. Hot take. I would have rather Crash than Banjo.
I agree. I would rather Crash than Banjo. I played Crash 4 and Crash 1.
I don't really play. I've never played a Crash game. And I don't really care about Crash, but I feel like Crash would have been a better fit than Banjo.
Yeah, I didn't really care for Banjo
Dude,
whatsoever.
you know who you need? It just clicked in my head. We need a Fortnite character.
Okay, yeah, get the hell out of here. What are guns gonna do? Or okay, actually, that could be like somewhat interesting. Like they throw RPGs out there. You know, like how Snake's like side B is like an RPG that he was. Yeah,
I don't know what
I
Fortnite.
mean,
Probably
I don't know.
Jonesy, or Jonesy as the default, and then you
Really?
could just add all the costumes like Cuddle Team Leader, the Skull Trooper, Mary Marauder. You got to
That'd
do
be
all the
that,
iconic skins though.
dude. That would be the most like brain rot thing they could ever do.
Fortnite. No, you know what the most brain rot thing they could ever do is? Among Us.
What can they even do besides stab people?
Dude, what did Game or the Duck Hunt Dog do? And
Duck
Pac
Hunt?
Man.
Yeah, okay. Okay, well, Duck Hunt's like a game where you shoot at the
You
yeah.
shoot at that, and they made a whole character based on that.
Yeah, I mean, okay, well, don't say anything about Pac-Man now. Pac-Man has a lot of things you can do. Thank you very much. I played Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures 2 on the Wii U. Now one of the greatest
The
games ever
Pac is
made.
back.
Great show, great game. Like, like Pac-Man's back, bro. Well, but yeah.
I really
Anyway,
don't know
should we
what
move
other
into our
character.
second topic? Oh yeah, you didn't finish your 3. Yeah, give us a 3.
Well, I've said like a bunch of joking ones, but like realistically, it would be like a Sonic character, probably like a grass Pokemon. I don't know who the last would be.
A Beyblade character.
A what boy character?
A Beyblade character. Digimon
Yes,
character.
add the blonde dude with the lollipop.
Yeah, just add Deku from My Hero Academia.
Just no,
Get things started.
add Bakugo instead.
Absolutely. Actually, no. I prefer if we had like Dry Bones from Mario Kart World. I feel like he's like a really like
Well,
important
there's also
character.
Fishbones. That's like a more impactful to
Actually,
the
let's get
franchise.
Latiku in there. Latiku, like
Lakitu.
or whatever.
You made fun of me for
Lakitu.
saying Skymarie instead of Skarmory, and then you're saying Lakitu.
I said Lakia, or yeah, it doesn't matter. It's okay. Useless Mario character,
They should add Jeffy.
like from like the YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, just add
They should add Kamek. And then make him gay.
yeah, add a Tetris block.
Dude, that'd be that's such a stupid thing.
It's one of the oldest games ever, Tetris. We need some
Well, at
represents.
that point, let's add Pong.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, isn't there a Pong thing in the
There is.
I guess
It's
map?
his trophy.
Yeah,
You know
I
who they
like.
can add? The Barbarian from Clash Royale. Or for yeah.
Can we get Marnie from Pokemon Sword and Shield?
Yeah, just straight up Marnie. She doesn't use any of her Pokemon.
Pokemon just like
She just kicks and
bare
punches.
hands. Bare hands. Well, I think Zero from Mega Man would be cool. as another sword fighter, but I don't know how many sword fighters I have in this Smash that I already made. So, but Mega Man deserves some. But it hasn't been a good Mega Man game in years.
Could
That's the
we
only
add
problem.
like Black Cat from Spider-Man?
Oh yeah, could we just add Robin from Teen Titans Go, like specifically Teen Titans Go version of Robin?
And then the One Piece Robin.
No, 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 no,
I want
no,
and
no.
her final smash is I want to live. You want to talk about pirating?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, so
And then
our second
depending on
topic
how
of the
long
day.
this takes, like I feel like we can move into ZA teams.
Yeah, because I gotta. They're doing room checks in dorms at 5, so I
Oh
got
yeah,
like
we gotta lock in then. All right, let's talk about pirating
yeah,
and
yeah.
like just our Legends ZA teams.
So our second topic of the day talking about pirating, and as you know, hot topic. Our next topic is ZA, but relevant to the ZA before we get there is how everybody's playing the game before it's even out on PC because somehow, somehow people got the game early on PC and made an emulator of it, and then now people are playing it
Well, they've
on
had
whatever device.
some people have had a copy of the game for since like the Terra leak,
True,
like
but
AP had a copy too.
yeah, like obviously there was a playable copy before, but now it's like way more. It's like the actual game that's coming out tomorrow, or like the 16th. And like widespread access, pretty much. Which begs the question of like
To the point where like we've known like stuff for like way early about just random details. Have you
yeah.
seen like the museum?
No, I've tried to scroll
Okay,
past
well,
everything I've seen, every gameplay thing I've seen.
here's the thing.
I
I
don't
have
want to
two.
know.
It wasn't even a gameplay thing. It was just a video of a dude screaming, "I haven't even played the game, and there's no fucking way I saw this." And he just screams
Yeah,
what it is immediately, and I'm like, "Okay,
yeah.
bro." Like,
You
bro
know,
really said, "If I can't be surprised, no one can."
main clips I've been seeing are people making fun of Mega for Alligator, and then people making fun of the clip of Mega Starmie running around, which is a really funny
Here's
clip,
the
by
thing
the
I
way.
don't really mind about leaks and like early. I don't really care that we know the megas early, because then it just like allows me to like know what I want.
Yeah, yeah,
I like because like I don't I normally check what the Pokemon are before the game comes out so I can like somewhat. But then like I also play the game and then there's like stuff where I think of on the fly. Like when I played Arceus, I knew what I wanted my team to be, but then I
yeah.
changed it like 4 or 5 times while I was playing the game,
I
which I'm
usually
probably gonna
walk
do
in
ZA. But I
blind.
have Pokemon I know I want to use on like a playthrough.
I usually walk in blind like Legends Z, like Arceus. Like I walked in blind. The only thing I saw were the Hisuian starters. And then as I encountered them in the game, I'm like, wait, that actually looks pretty sick. What the hell? And then I caught one for myself. I'm one of those. So I've seen most of the megas. Do I remember most of the megas? To be honest, no. The main ones I know are
I
like
don't like
Starmie.
most of the megas.
I think a lot of them are interesting. I think I need to see like better pictures of like some of them too. So like I really got a good look at them. Like Frostlass, for example. Like
I don't like the
I've
Frost
seen like
last one.
I saw it. It looks Gigantamax. Like that's how it looked. The picture that one screenshot.
It
It
was the
looked
raid. That's
Gigantamax.
why it was like taken from the raid fight.
Yeah. So like I need to see like close up Pokédex pictures of it. I've seen the Pokédex entry with the Mega and Emboar holding the staff. I saw Mega Meganium, and Mega for Alligator. I think Mega for Alligator is sick, by the way. But in regards to pirating, Seth, what's your stance on pirating in general?
I disagree with pirating. I don't pirate games personally. I know there is someone on the podcast who does emulate,
Okay. I
and
will
I'm
say,
also one of the people where it's like, okay, if you want to like pirate, like especially like really old games, I
yeah,
feel like that's like a valid pirate thing, or a pirate and emulating thing. Because like
yeah,
especially with like Nintendo, they make it like impossible to play a lot of their old games. But like I'm always at the mindset where if you own the game, I feel like if you're emulating, especially if it's like an older game where it's like the console isn't really good to play on anymore, it's like or your console's broken. I feel like okay, emulating is somewhat okay in that situation because like you own the game, it's just there's no physical way of playing it anymore.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. So, okay, so I think my stance on pirating. Um, I think if there's a purpose of like this game is not accessible to the average person, right? take for example PlayStation stuff like PlayStation Plus and Xbox, Game Pass, right? There are certain games on there that unless you have a physical copy and that console, the only other way for you to play it is either pirate it or like buy an online subscription and then play it on the cloud, right? That's what PlayStation does. That's what Xbox does. Now, I have a problem with that because like some games on there, like for example, PlayStation had Sonic Adventure 1, 2, and Unleashed on the cloud on the PlayStation 4 online subscription, right? So if you bought the online subscription, paid like $10 a month at the time, you could like actually access the game on the cloud. Then randomly they're just like, we're gonna take it off the cloud. Which is like, okay, how does that make any
Yeah,
sense?
that's also like where I don't really mind pirating specifically lately because of shit like that. Well,
Yeah.
also I want to the like pirating like movies and like TV shows and stuff at this point. That I don't really care anymore. I used to be like, I don't know. But then now it's getting to the point where it's like a company on a whim could just delete a show off of like everything. And the
Yeah.
only way for you to be able to watch it is if you owned the DVDs of that thing.
Yep.
You know, like Do you know of that show?
No.
It's a really good Cartoon Network show. There's no way to watch it anymore unless you pirate it. Like they scraped every like existence like from everything. It's not on HBO anymore. I think they unless you bought like the actual episodes like off like Google Play or whatever the like like how you can like physically like pay for episodes of shows and just watch it that way. You can't buy it anymore, but you were if you own it still, I think you still own it. But they have the right to take it away if they want to. You're muted.
Oh yeah. So stuff like that is just
That's when I'm like, okay, yeah,
nah.
pirate. Like
Yeah.
fuck the big corporation.
So if it's like I don't want to
Except for
pay
stuff
for
where
a
I want to
subscription.
make money. I do want certain things to make money.
Yeah. So like if it's like locked behind like a subscription fee, like PlayStation Plus or something like that, I think PlayStation Plus is an absolute scam. Um I think pirating in that situation is like definitely valid. And I honestly like
It's
that's what we
not.
should be
It's
definitely
not.
that's what should we be doing.
It's not
Now
because you have full access to the games. You're just being cheap.
now I think like and the,
There's a big difference between having access to something and not having access to something.
okay,
Or you
wait.
own
Let
the
me
thing
finish my
already,
yeah.
and just like there's no way to play it anymore because like all the software is outdated, and like there's certain like games now where you can't even like play events of it anymore. And but
Yeah.
the only way to do that is you'd have to like emulate the events.
Okay, no, you didn't let me finish. I was gonna say I think it is valid in the case where it's like an
The
older,
case you said
outdated
is
game.
not valid at
No,
all.
I didn't finish. I didn't finish. That's why. If it's an older, outdated game that is only accessible through like a online subscription service locked behind like PlayStation Plus, you have to pay for it every month, something like that, right? Then, as a form of protesting, pirating is definitely valid to
Absolutely
me.
not. Absolutely.
I definitely think so.
It
I think
is
like
fully accessible. You just refuse to pay.
if I have to like if I can't go to a store and find a physical copy,
You're not gonna
unless I'm
find a
going
physical
like
copy of an old game, but like if there's
you
like
definitely can.
there, you could still you'd have to go to like a real like a specific store. You're not gonna go to a Target and be like, okay, do you guys have Sonic Adventure One for the GameCube? And they're gonna have it.
I'm talking about games like PS3 games, like stuff like that.
Even a regular store ain't gonna have PS3 games.
But that being said, my personal stance on pirating, I don't care. I mean, I do care. Okay, I care
I don't care for movies anymore.
only only when it's like a indie game, like a really like it's like an indie game. If it's like Hollow Knight Soul Song, I mean that's like one of the biggest like indie games. But like
So you're not even gonna like support the small creators at that point?
no, I'm saying like if it's like a no,
Oh
I'm saying that's when I would buy the game.
no,
I'm not pirating indie game.
here's my thing. You're just using excuses for why you don't want to buy a game.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not denying that whatsoever. I'll buy an indie game. If it's a
This guy's probably pirating Sword and Shield. I'm not Sword and Shield. Legends GA right now.
oh yeah, no, I
He's streaming
hold
it for
on.
me.
We can literally debunk this right now. I already pre-ordered the game. You can't see it because like you're not gonna be able to see it. Oh yeah,
Oh, you
I already got Legends
pre-ordered?
EA.
Oh, you're one of those people. You're not even gonna buy it physically.
No,
I'm going to the
because
store
my brother.
tomorrow. Like right after class, I'm buying that shit physically. I love physical
I
games.
don't like to switch cases, so I don't really care if I
I
have a
love.
collection of
I
them.
just love collecting physical games.
I like disc. I don't like cartridges.
I don't have a
Unless it's like
problem
a
with
3DS.
cartridges. I don't even. I prefer discs, but I also don't have a problem with cartridges.
The 3DS like cases are actually good though. I don't like the Switch one, so I don't care about buying Switch games.
I like the
Plus,
convenience of the switches though. Like the cartridges are like tiny and you can just like pack them like a bunch in your pocket on the go.
I was game sharing with my brother. I'm game sharing this one with my brother, so that's why we just split it, but online. And like, it's easier
Oh,
because like
I
he's all
got
the
you.
way, and yeah. But as for pirating, I absolutely pirate games. If it's not an indie game, I'm gonna pirate it.
Officer, get
Probably.
that black man.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna pirate it. I've done it before. I've done it like I don't do it anymore. I don't do it anymore.
I
But
definitely don't pirate media. I definitely didn't pirate the entirety of Peacemaker in the last like 5 Marvel shows that I've watched.
yeah.
And Superman multiple times after I paid for it to see it once.
Yeah. I don't. We're not even. I didn't even talk about movies and all that. Absolutely,
I
absolutely not even a
definitely
question.
don't pirate every
Absolutely.
single anime I watch that's not on Netflix.
I actually do have Crunchyroll, so like I do
I'm not paying for
sometimes.
Crunchyroll, bro.
Sometimes,
I'm not paying for Crunchyroll.
but yeah. As for video games, like I definitely do. Especially like if it's like a I bought this game a while ago. I already have the game. My disc scratched. Like
Okay, that
I'm
is like
not.
kind of valid.
Like I'm not.
But
I'm not
I
buying
know you
another
do it
one.
because you're cheap.
Yo, absolutely. Because some games you just want to try out, and I don't want to actually play. To be honest, the most games I pirate are like visual novels. Because like, what do I look like buying a visual novel on Steam? I'm sorry, you're getting pirated. Bro. You're getting pirated. You're getting pirated, bro. Like that's just how it is. Like,
Or you don't need
and
to
also
buy a
like
visual novel.
Old Sonic
Oh,
games.
I get you. You don't want it to pop up on your Steam account that you're paying money for like gay, like visual
I don't know
novels,
what you think I'm playing, but no,
like
I'm not
The
playing something.
Yuri and like the Man on Man visual novels. I
I
don't know
am
what man.
not playing
I don't know
those
what
ones.
the Man on Man term is, guys. So that's why I just said gay. I don't have a problem with the LGBTQ
Yaoi
community.
and
I
Yuri.
love Yaoi and Yuri.
Yeah, no, I do
I
not
just
play
couldn't
those
think of the
games.
word.
I don't play those games.
I love Yuri.
I also do Pirate Sonic games. Like the old
I
ones.
just finished the Mikadono sisters anime, and I love
It-
that they're all
o-
femboys.
okay, that is something. That's not Yaoi or Yuri though.
They
Like,
all look like men, so except for the one
okay,
girl.
but
My favorite girl looks
no,
like a girl.
no, they don't. They're just like tomboys. They're all tomboys,
I feel like the
not
oldest
femboys.
one. I wouldn't. I wouldn't marry her personally because I would like to be the man in the relationship.
Okay, I mean,
If you marry the oldest sister in that show, I don't think you're the man in the relationship.
I don't like. I mean, she can't do anything by herself though.
Unless
She's
like
pretty
you're
incapable.
like a buff dude, then you're like okay.
Yeah, I don't really like the older sister though. I don't hate her, but like every time like I was reading a chapter of her, I was like, here we go. Like,
I'm
yeah.
an actress. I'm stuck up.
Yeah, like I don't like care. The current arc in the manga is like whatever.
Is it a grinning arc?
No, it's like a school festival arc, and he's like acting.
The sister or the MC?
No, the main guy, MC's acting.
He's gonna be ass, and then everyone's gonna be.
Yeah, they dressed him up in the princess outfit, and he started like
Oh,
making out
so
with
he
it.
makes out with the older sister. I got you.
No, he makes out with a random dude in his class.
All right, moving
No,
on. Moving
I'm just,
on.
I'm just joking. But yeah, pirating, yeah, I do it. Is it wrong? Probably, but do I care? Not really.
This guy
Listen,
also
man,
pirates manga.
who isn't? Who is? Who isn't, bro?
I
Who
pay
isn't,
for my
bro?
manga. I buy physical. W physical.
I read it online. If I like it, then I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna buy the book so I can have it, then read it whenever I want.
Here's my thing about pirating manga. You can't get that series anymore. Yeah, fucking pirate that shit. Baka and Test, I read that pirate. Or I read half of it pirated. There's no
Yeah, I read the
physical,
entire light novel.
especially in English. There's no physical way to get that.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, we're suffering a crisis, bro. You can go to a Barnes and Nobles are so scarce, like so scarce. So there
And
needs to
then
be like
like
an
they'll
HQ.
always be missing the one you need.
Exactly.
So you
Like
just
I
end up
went,
having to order it online.
for example, Saturday. Like I went to Barnes and Noble. Every time I go to Barnes and Noble, the first thing I do is go to the light novel section. I look for Too Many Losing Heroines. The only one they half the time you go there, they only have volume one of the light novel.
You know what I
Okay.
hate? When I was looking for the Classroom of the Elites, they didn't have any of them. Now that I'm like, I stopped reading them, they always have like every single volume. And I'm like, I would have, like, I stopped reading them because they never have them. And now I just have like two of them that I haven't read that I need to read
Yeah.
now, but I don't have the time.
I just gotta buy that stuff online. I was actually gonna like go to a go buy some like light novels or manga, because I
I'm
want to
gonna
like
start buying comics.
if you show up to the city, we can go to the one here, the one that's like solely manga and anime.
Oh, I
But
heard of that one.
yeah, Kino Kuniya, I think it is. That's like they officially publish the ones in English. Whatever. Yeah, I was gonna go there because like I need to get some stuff. Too Many Losing Heroines Volume 5 dropped. Um, Shangri La Frontier. I need Volume 17 and 14. Stuff like that.
But
But
you know what you do need?
what?
A girlfriend.
Okay, I don't need that. Absolutely. Yeah. But should we move into our last topic of the day before
It
we
is, but unrelated. This picture of the bunny that I just sent you, I love this picture so much. I discovered it yesterday, and it's so funny.
I think I've seen that like a few times.
It's such a
Uh,
stupid picture.
But yeah, our Legends EA teams. Boom.
Do you have yours yet, or do you still need time? Because I
Nope.
have mine.
So
I just changed it when you were talking about pirating because I had another
yeah,
Pokemon, but then you mentioned like Frostlast. I'm like, oh my god, I do want to use Frostlast.
yeah. Okay, so first question: are you making your teams like every Pokemon's gonna have a Mega? You just like randomly decide which one you want to use?
Oh yes,
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
but this is why I want to use like I like using different Pokemon, and a lot of the
Hmm.
I here's the thing, a lot of the Pokemon without Megas in this game that I've used.
Yeah.
And the ones that haven't, I don't like. So why would I use them?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you can start with your team, and I'll make mine. Well,
All
I'll think
right,
about mine.
all right. So firstly, this by the way, I eventually do plan on streaming the game. Not my first playthrough though. This was not going to be my playthrough team when I streamed it. So
Okay.
firstly, I have Feraligatr as my starter. But here's the thing: if I were to happen to find a shiny Staryu or Starmie, I'm boxing Feraligatr and replacing it with that. That's actually for any Pokemon though. If I randomly find a really good shiny, I'm just like gonna use it instead of like a Pokemon I want to use preemptively. I do want to go back to this like after the fact and like compare like what we ended up using versus what we wanted to use. So I feel like that'd be like really interesting.
I agree.
But for now, I say Feraligatr I really want to use because just the Mega looks sick, and I hate Chikorita and Tepig. So why wouldn't I just use Feraligatr at that point?
What else?
Sorry, I'm scrolling through real quick.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good.
Well, I'm gonna discuss the two that are officially revealed at this point. I want to use Dragonite. I've never really used the Dragonite, and I love Dragonite. And the Mega looks so cool, so I kind of want to use the Mega Dragonite. And the shiny for it looks so good, so I kind of want to like shiny hunt and use the shiny of it. And then obviously Hawlucha. Hawlucha is like the best Mega revealed, so I'm gonna use it. Which really upsets me because I really wanted to use. I really want to use another Pokemon, but the type just overlaps with Hawlucha. So like I'm like I can't use it now. I wanted to use Mega Scrafty
Mm.
because now that we actually have like a view of what it looks like, I really want to use it because like the actual thing of what it looks so sick. Like when it was like all the fake leaks and like drawings, I really didn't like how it looked. It just looked weird to me. But the actual
Yeah.
like design, especially the like I said, especially the shiny looks really good. But I like Hawlucha way more, so I kind of want to use Hawlucha instead. Oh, you know who else I really wanted to use that, but because the types overlap, Phalanx.
Mm. Yeah.
But I've also used the Phalanx before. I used it when I first played Sword and Shield. So
But he got boxed immediately after I caught him on that one route.
I thought he was cool. But you know what's crazy? I boxed like a Pokemon I used the entire game because I'm like I Leon seems to be a strong trainer. I think I should use a stronger Pokemon. Then I used like a shiny Gigalith that I caught instead of like someone who would have been on my team the whole game. My freaking Ninetales that I used from the beginning, I boxed it. And I'm like, I feel like such a like a jack, or like an idiot for doing that because now like my whole team except for that Ninetales has like the champion marker.
Yeah.
But yeah, who did I say so far? For Alligator, Dragonite, and Hocha. I'm gonna use Mega Houndoom because I want a fire type, and I don't like any of the other fire types in this game,
Okay.
except for one. But the Mega isn't even gonna be available.
Oh, Delphox, yeah.
Yeah, so like it's not like I can really use it.
Okay,
And
I think I
then
have my team.
I have Excadrill. I really like Excadrill as a Pokemon, and I'm this. Here's the thing: Excadrill might get switched off depending if I find something cool and I want to use it. But as of right now, I want to use an Excadrill. And then here's what I was like flip flopping between. I wanted to use Sableye at one point, but then I'm like, no, wait, my friend Malamar. So I switched to Malamar. But then, like you mentioned Frostlass, and I forgot how good Frostlass looks as a Mega. So I'm like, okay, I
Yeah.
want to use Frostlass. So I'm gonna lock it in. I'm gonna use Frostlass. So that's my whole planned team. It is probably gonna end up being scarily different when we discuss this in like a week or two
Okay.
when we both finish the
So
game.
I just looked through the thing, right? So I'm gonna try to use Pokemon I've never used before in
Yeah,
like a
I
actual
always
thing.
go about that too. I try to use different Pokemon.
So first,
That's why, like, I'm sorry to cut you off.
no, you're good. You're good. You're good.
That's why when I played BDSP, I refused to use like Lucario and Piplup
Yeah.
because those are Pokemon I always use. But sorry for cutting you off.
No, you're good. You're good. So first thing, I'm gonna use Galarian Slowbro or Slowking because I really want to use them in Sword and Shield. But no, let me finish.
All Pokemon to use.
Because I like them a lot. But it's like by the time we started on the like the DLC in Sword and Shield, like I already had a full team, so I'm not adding them. I'm not building it up. Like I'm
I
not doing all
just
that.
switched out my Pokemon and I used.
Yeah,
Did I ever tell you what I did?
no,
The second that DLC came out, for 2 weeks, I hunted a shiny one, and my team was a shiny one of those and Urshifu, and then just like other Pokemon I had. I used a Cinderace because I used Inteleon for the main game, so I used Cinderace for
yeah.
the Isles because I was gonna do the water Urshifu.
I think I caught like 4 new Pokemon, and then like had like 2 on my regular team.
Look like Galar,
Dude, I just like slow.
Bullface.
I like them. They just look cool. I'm
Bullface.
using my starter is gonna be for Alligator. Originally, I was gonna go with the Chikorita because I thought that Meganium could look cool. I also don't hate Meganium. So I used it in Pixelmon one server, and I actually it was crazy. Pedal dance. But yeah. So I'm picking Mega for Alligator because I like him. He's very Digimon themed in my opinion, and I like Digimon a lot. So I'm a huge Digimon Cross Wars fan. Mikey's my goat. I also like Digimon 1, 2, and 3, Tamers. Digimon 4 and 5 suck, so yeah, get the fuck out of here
Is
with
4 and
that.
5
Uh,
fusion?
no, 4 and 5 is like, okay, 4 is like the one with the train. Is it a short kid? Um, yeah, when you edit this, you could like
The
look
only
them up.
Digimons I've watched are Digimon Fusion and the original.
Yeah. Fusion is like peak. So, um, but Digimon 4 is like absolutely trash. It's Digimon Frontier. Um, so that one sucks. And then five's like the one like the guy had Agumon, but it was Agumon with like the bracelet on his hand, and like is a completely different guy. That guy also sucks. I don't care what anybody says. Data Squad, fuck that. Um,
I've
but
see.
yeah, mm.
All right, but slow Galarian slow bro or
Yes, because it's a
Slowpoke.
cool Pokemon.
King
Like it's just a
Talos
cool
is a
Pokemon.
crazy thing.
It's a cool Pokemon, bro. Like
Chatcadets.
yes. I also want to use Mawile. Because I never got to use Mawile, and I think Mawile is a pretty cool Pokemon. So I'll use Mawile.
Okay.
Then Frostlass. I believe I did use Frostlass, and once. I don't know if that was Pixelmon or like actual Pokemon, but since I can't remember, we're gonna use Frostlass because it looks pretty sick. I'm using it for Lynx because it's pretty sick. It's one of my favorite megas so far.
Mm.
And then for my fire type, I'm gonna have Mega Chandelure.
Oh
Um,
wait! I forgot Chandelure got a mega.
yep, I'm using
I
Chandelure.
wanted to use that.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
why I'm
using
also between. I might get rid of Excadrill for Chandelure.
some other Pokemon I'll have like on the side. Obviously like a Pikachu or a regular. I'll have Pikachu ready to evolve into Raichu for the Megas whenever that DLC drops. I also have a Lowland Raichu because I like Lowland Raichu a lot. I'll catch a Starmie because Mega Starmie is really funny. So I have on my back
Super.
pocket. Um,
Is there any like
what else?
Pokemon you want like the shiny specifically of, and then maybe use the shiny?
I've never seen any of the Chinese. I've not looked at a
Oh,
single one. So
so you're not like me where you look up the shiny of like a Pokemon you like, and then be like, okay, I'm gonna hunt that instead of playing the game.
no, because I'm not like a shiny hunter in the first
I'm
place.
not
Like
either.
actually,
I just always like beating a game with a shiny. I do it every single game except for BDSP because there was no point.
dude, my dream is for it to just naturally happen. I just naturally run into a shiny, catch it, and
Well,
then like use
sometimes that
it.
happens. That happened with my Legends Arceus Raichu.
Yeah.
I
I
like
never happened to me.
I like randomly walked into the Pikachu too. Like I didn't even realize I like walked into it. Like I stepped into the grass, heard the shiny noise, and then I just like walked into the Pikachu or the Pichu, and I'm like, oh shit, it's shiny, and I catch it.
Yeah, I had a mega spiel run or a shiny spiel run away from me in ZA. Like I saw it, I ran over to it, it despawned. I'm like,
No.
yeah.
Well,
I
and
didn't
then I
catch
actually
any.
hunted for my shiny. Both times I used shiny Piplup, I hunted for it.
I have pretty shit luck, so I'm not expecting a shiny whatsoever. But if it happens, I would love for it to happen. If I get a shiny, I'll use it too. Unless it like sucks. Like that suck really bad though for me to not use it.
We're gonna say this. We're each gonna find a shiny. Did you put like find like any shinies naturally during while playing
Scarlet Violet?
Scar RZA? I'm not ZA. Arceus.
No, the only one I found was a spiel and it ran away.
Well, you didn't even get the free shiny they gave out in the
Who was
Pokedex.
that? Did I? Maybe I
It was a
did.
mission for
But
like a
like I
free
didn't.
shiny
Oh yeah, no.
Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I got that one. Yeah, but like I didn't. I don't count that. I didn't randomly
I
encounter
found
it. I
like a
didn't work
lot
for it.
of like shinies just naturally playing.
Here goes this guy. Yeah, I wish, buddy. I wish. I did not happen to me. I got fucked over.
I have a lot of cool shinies on Scarlet and Violet as well. I just remember, oh my, I like have a Pokemon discussion. That and because we're named Chatcadets.
I mean, Pokemon's like the thing we like most are the biggest thing we're both into, probably. Besides, like, I
Yeah,
mean, are you a bigger Pokemon fan or anime fan?
Pokemon.
Yeah.
But
I mean, obviously, like Sonic's my number one, but
yeah,
like
this is probably going to become a video before the actual podcast.
did that bomb not hit anybody? Someone grab bomb.
Because like I said, I actually think I can lock in tonight and release this by tomorrow. I just gotta
ZA
like
comes up tonight.
record like a bunch of like game footage.
Wait, why can't you play ZA tomorrow again?
I've worked.
Yeah, you have no free time at all. Are you not gonna? Or you want to start it and like
free
play?
time.
Are you gonna start it or
the
like
game.
you want to play it?
Start
Okay, okay.
Wait, here's my thing. I gotta like go shopping and shit.
Oh yeah.
I gotta like. I get out of class at like 1. I gotta drive all the way to GameStop, buy the game. But also at that point, when I'm over there, I'm just gonna go to the gym because like I'm next to the gym. Why wouldn't I not gonna just go?
Yeah.
And I'm also by Stop and Shop, and I told my mom I'd go buy her something, or I'd buy her something for her birthday. So while I'm there, I'm just gonna buy the freaking thing. So by the time I get home, realistically, it's gonna be like 3. I'm gonna have to make myself dinner and then just go to work.
Yeah. Probably get to get a nap. Actually, I got homework to do. Just stay up all night.
And then my
remember like you played ZA and or Legends Arceus in like 10th grade.
You did. You played
during
it. You started it
yeah
in class. Like
in
right
class
after
like that was
exam.
fire. That was fire.
Like you ended the test and you were like I like look over you're like picking your starter.
Yep.
I think I woke up early
bro.
that day and played. No, the next day and played like the game a lot. And then I found a
Yeah.
shiny, and then like I came and I'm like, dude, I found a shiny.
Me and Josh were in VC, and then at like 12 in the morning we started it, and then like we woke up. Then we also started it again, and then I brought it to school with me. He didn't, and then yeah, I played during like chem and lunch. Good times.
I could pull like a late night Thursday, but I work until probably like I'm not gonna get home until almost 1.
Yeah.
And then the problem is I'm gonna shower. It's gonna be like 1:10, and I have class at like 8. And
Oh yeah, hell no. Nah.
And it's an exam that day too. So realistically, I'm gonna want to go to sleep.
But like ZA, like
I have most of Friday, but then I have But here's the thing: I have all the weekend too. But I have a midterm. But here's my thing with my midterm: I'm just gonna wait till the middle of the night to do it on like either on Saturday. I'm just gonna do it in the middle of the night. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna like play ZA all or most of the day, and then like probably like 11 o'clock. I'm just gonna like do my midterm. do you want to end the podcast? Actually, do you want to do the outro?
I got the outro.
I'm probably about to cut all of that.
Oh yeah.
It's literally just like the most. It's just like extended the podcast than it needed to.
But I think that's gonna wrap it up for today's episode. You know,
I have
this
bird
is
blindness.
It's been fun.
You're
it's
goddamn
me.
terrific.
Why do you keep saying that? What is that from? What is that referencing?
It's Mr. Terrific.
Yeah, but anyways, this Kai signing out. You know, good episode. Episode 2/3. Okay, what the hell is that guy doing? All right, you just take it. Just look at me, bro.
All right, guys. S-Man and Kai signing off.